Hey guys, welcome back to the Tip Off Truth Show. Your host Nick Henry here, and I'm accompanied by Derek, Brandon, and Bryce today for the show. And today we're just gonna, keep it short. It is pretty late out. We started a little late, but it's good. So let's get on to the show. Does anyone? Oh, you know what? We're gonna start a little new thing here. Let me go lay down the ground rules. I'm gonna give you guys an idiom. You guys know what an idiom is? Like, running cats or dogs. So, I'm gonna give you an idiom. You're gonna have to tell me what you think it means and what country it came from, okay?
Okay.
Sound good?
Alright, here we go.
Oh, wait, okay, so the first one, okay. The morning hour has gold in its mouth. What do you, Derek, what do you think that means? We're gonna go down the list. Derek, Grant, and then Bryce.
Did you say like country?
So, yeah, so you'll say, what do you think it means, and then the country after. So, the morning hour has gold in its mouth. What do you think that means?
The morning hour has gold. Oh, so I think it means like the sun rising.
Okay, and what country do you think it's from?
It sounds like something from either like France or Spain.
Okay, what's your final answer for a country?
We'll go France.
Okay. Grant, the morning hour has gold in its mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. I think it's like dealing with the sun. I'm gonna choose a different country, and I'm gonna say Italy.
Italy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say Italy. Wait, you guys can hear me still, right? Hold up.
Yes.
No.
So you say, wait, say that whole thing again? You said it's from Italy, but...
Oh, I think it's the same thing that Derek said about the sun.
Okay, so, Bryce, what do you think this means? What's your little takedown?
I think that it is talking about how the morning. So it says the morning hour has gold in its mouth, right?
Hmm.
So I think it's talking about like the golden hour, the golden morning. So I'm talking I think saying like it's a good morning, So and I think it comes from Rome.
Okay, so none of you guys are right, but okay, you guys are close with the morning stuff. The morning, you guys got that kind of like so the English equivalent is the early bird gets the worm.
Oh.
The morning hour has gold in its mouth. The early bird gets the worm.
Okay.
So you guys kind of get the morning part, but what country it came from? So we had one from Italy, we had one from Rome, and we had one from France.
Yeah.
And it comes from Germany.
German. Oh wow, that sounds like a city.
I was gonna say that was my second option. I was thinking that in my head.
Yeah, that's actually like I've used that idiom a lot. Early bird gets the worm. How
Yeah.
do you guys use that ever in your life? Like,
No, I've not.
you've never.
Probably more than I should. I've learned an old math.
Derek is an old man though.
He's like, whoa!
Like back
I'm a burger for one.
when I was I was in the Marines, and like I didn't use that not catchphrase, but idiom. But like it's like you always had to get you're always disciplined, and you always had to get up early and you did all this stuff. The bird gets the worm. Sure.
Gets the worm. Very good.
Alrighty. So do we want to talk about the capital visits?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Are you talking about the field trip there or the stay of this?
Both. Definitely the second thing.
Yeah, for sure. So for those of you who who don't know, all 4 of us took a field trip to the Tennessee State Capitol in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, what makes it such a unique day about this Monday was that it was the same day that the Governor was giving the State Address, which is basically the State of the Union, but for the governor. And so it was really, really interesting because, me and Derek and Bryce previously went there before and got a personal tour about it, and we got to see everything and stuff like that. But I think the best part for me on that field trip was Mark Pody, our local senator. He's just a great guy. I mean, we have the same values and beliefs and stuff. And I mean, talk about like an old man with like, he's so energetic. And like, I'm not like saying he like overly old, but like he's older.
Yes.
But like, dude has more energy than any old person I've ever met in my entire life. And that's I really liked him because of that.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
It's awesome because it just like, he hypes up politics too.
She does.
He's like,
Yeah, and it's funny because something that I always enjoy whenever he's in the room is watching every other person give him like the side annoyance glance. Like, oh, this dude's so loud. It's so funny.
It was so funny because like me and Tyler were in and you were like, yeah, like getting hyped like a football game or something. It was the funniest.
Yeah.
it was funny. He started like walking down, like jogging down the aisle with his hands out, and no one high-fived him first. His man was just expecting it.
Yeah, and then like all the representatives or whatever that were like sitting down, like looking through their papers and stuff, they like looked up and gave him like the side glance like of just annoyance, and it was so funny.
Oh my gosh. No, it was also fun like when we went in the subcommittee room. It was like from Mount Juliet Christian Academy. We should have got like way more hype than that. That would have been so funny, just
We should have.
yelling like, yeah.
You know what we should have done? We should have done like the cheer for like our school, like and clap clap, like J, clap clap.
A M J C
J-C-A.
I just like to point out one thing though that was even funnier than that. So earlier before we met our local senator Mark Purdy, there's this lady, right? My classmates, they're not. I mean,
did we actually meet her before we went in there?
Yes, we did.
So there's this lady who's, mind you guys, we are from a Christian school. We believe in pro-life, all the Republican ideas, right? We meet this representative from Memphis, and if you don't know anything about Memphis, you don't vote red down there. Like, they never just don't. You're just like in the mud for a Republican in Memphis. And so, my classmates, most of them, no idea who this lady was, right? And as soon as she said Memphis, I was like, oh,
You already know.
you already know she's a Democrat. You already know. And my friends are like, oh yeah, she's probably a Republican. No. And so, my classmates, unfortunately, I was grouped all around them, so I couldn't get out of the picture. But we had to take a picture with this representative. It just looks so bad on a Christian school taking a picture with a Democrat who believes in abortion. So that's all I have to say.
Didn't you post this on your like social media?
Yeah, we went on her story.
We made it on the story.
And she had like little hearts fluttering all around and shit. It was so funny. But like, no, what was funny was the fact that like we got off last on the elevator. My group did, and like everyone was already huddled around her, and like Sherry had her phone out, so like I just remember Miss Fisher saying, "Alright guys, get the picture, hurry!" And we just like ran over like little kids and like got behind her and then like her like photographer was right there as well, right?
Yeah.
And like I remember the dude was like, "Make a funny pic," and like Cam tried to get to the front to make like a funny face, but he couldn't get there, so he just ended up freaking like stuffed in between people. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Poor classmates. Gotta regret it now.
Yeah.
Well, that's her politics, you know. That is-
But yeah,
Yeah, you like to say she's droopy.
She is very with it.
you got a very nice dress.
It's beacon and the wave of gray suits and ties.
Yeah.
again. But yeah. So after the Capitol, well, I've been to the Capitol. You know, like how you guys had the ag tour. I got a private tour with just Mark Pody and
Wow, don't you think you're so cool, Nick?
you got the same thing, but I
So you
got
got the special tour
a
too?
special one though.
Well, hold on. Did you go up the staircase?
Oh,
The library?
yeah.
Yeah, did you go on the third floor?
Just look there.
The what?
Just look there. Did you go in the ghost room?
Yeah, but we went up the
Oh, the committee.
Did you go up the windy staircase?
The ghost room.
The ghost room? No, I don't think so.
Wait, is it like a room of ghosts?
Yes, it's a room of
Oh,
Why would they call it the ghost room, Nick?
yeah.
where politicians slip into.
Hey, yo.
If you don't,
What does that have to do with
you
ghosts?
don't know what the ghost room is.
Wow. Well, so it's disclosed.
Do you like never come back?
It's classified.
You go in the room and you're like a
It's
ghost.
basically just a lounge room.
Oh.
It's like, so like if you have like a committee room and like slip behind this this ghost room, it's like a lounge, and like you have a TV right there, like what's happening and stuff like that, and I don't know, it's like
So it's like, if you're there to go you just slip on into the ghost room and just
no, but it's only for
watch TV. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like
know.
when a politician is still like someone like has to vote. Like, you know, I'm
Maybe, like making plans or something. Like
so they're sitting in there just like, you know, maybe having a sip of beer or something, yeah. Little glass of whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sitting in there with all like a cup of beer or whatever, a glass of beer, and they're like, "Guys, hear me out. World peace."
Hey guys.
like who decides like how much money we can't just print off? Yeah, you know. Like, who
Well,
decides that, you know, like
It depends on the goal.
do other countries
Yeah,
just decide, oh, you have negative $200 trillion or whatever?
no, so here's the thing. Gold is the currency. And like everything is worth something, but it's all based off of gold. And so it depends how much like gold you have.
Right.
Okay.
And like
Because somewhere there is a bank lot area that has, you know, rooms and rooms and rooms that are like football fields long, filled with bars of gold.
Jeez.
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox, yeah. And it's like super high security, and it's like that's
For
like where,
just America?
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's like where all of our currency is. Well, that one,
Most of it at least.
yeah,
I mean, so like the money is just a representation of that.
right. So without the money is useless, which is also why inflation is a thing.
So in
And you
reality,
can't.
we have doubled them. I'm kidding.
Right. So so like that's why like people can't just print off money because that's when inflation occurs.
Yeah.
And then you
I'm
get
saying like you
people.
could just print off money and then get all the debt out of here, and there you go. Boom, you just have dollar bills laying around. Just
Right. I mean, that would work for one person, but
no,
like,
that'd work. No, like the country's debt, print off all the money you need, $29 trillion. There you go. Zero balances out. World hunger solved. I'm kidding. I don't know.
yeah, they just start eating the freaking money.
No, I just wish that's how it worked. Just you can print off all the money
Yeah.
you want to pay off the debt.
Well, you heard those like don't like haven't people like done the math where if like Elon Musk
Yeah, it doesn't like a freaking percent or whatever. Like so low.
yeah, but like if like all the rich people in the world like separated their money like out into like the world or whatever, like each person would have like how much is it, like 100 grand or something?
Oh gee.
I don't know.
If everyone put their money in a pile together, like just everyone puts all their money and we distribute it evenly.
It's called communism.
I wonder what that would do.
Oh, so like, is my dollar bill in that Fort Knox gold? Like, is there?
Yes.
So like, then what would be the point of?
Because like with other countries, like trading with other countries and
Like, if I
stuff.
print off money, the gold's not there in the safe that we just printed off.
Okay, so like how each country has a different money system? Okay, well, gold is gold regardless of where you're at. You know what I mean? So like when it comes to like currency and stuff, it's easier like with gold first of all, but second of all, gold has I don't really know. I feel like Derek could explain this better.
I don't know if I could explain which one would be the best. Like, what I also don't is, like, if, like, we give, like, China and other countries we trade with, like, gold, and, like, or if we give them, like, dollar bills.
Right.
Because, like, if we don't give them gold, then, like, we still have the gold we have in our country.
Legit double. Like, we legit have double than. Like, does that not make sense? Like, am I just tripping? Like,
But like, not all the gold in our country is in that one spot. There's just a majority of it. Because like, you can go to a place like pawn, like you can like buy gold or pay gold.
Yeah.
As well, so like, there's other like.
but in the Constitution, it's like our currency is gold and silver,
Yeah.
not these dollar bills.
No, it's like.
We're using that.
Hold on.
Blanche, sitting here, sucking in all the information.
He's thinking about gold.
It's I don't like really think about it that much because like you guys are getting so into it. Like, why can't we just like print off paper and pay it to like the country? So, but like Coach Davis likes to say, there's always a backstory to everything.
But to printing off money to solve
Probably.
the
So the thing in the Constitution, in Section 10 Clause 1, states, no state shall coin money, emit bills, credit, or make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. So like, I think that means like, between state and like, state and federal government, like, trading is with gold and silver, and they can't like, make bills or like create money to pay off debt or try to like make bills and stuff to exempt from debt. Like if this wasn't in the Constitution, then Tennessee could literally be like, oh, we just passed the bill, we don't have to pay any debt to, like,
So that has to be
to
the solution.
New York University. Yeah.
Yeah, because we could literally just be the richest. We could just say like, oh, we're the richest people in the United States. Like, we just print off our own money. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite literally.
And like that's why our system of like checks and balances of like the Constitution keeps the state governments in check, and then like the state governments keep all the other governments throughout the states in check, like the city governments and stuff like that. But I mean, with corrupt people, it's a corrupt government as well.
I agree. But anyway, we went to the State of the State same night as Monday. Days ago, whatever. Great. It was awesome. This girl sat next to me. Try to hire me for, youth government. Whatever, try to give me an intern job there. But we basically declined because we were walking out with Bill E. And I don't think any of us really wanted to go up there because they had liberal point of views. It just doesn't make any sense. She was nice, I guess.
Yeah, she's pretty nice. She's just like
It's just like different views.
Male privilege.
Yeah.
the thing is like
The one thing that Bill Lee said was like, it was like we're funding the police with like $250 million. But she says something about like defunding the police. Like, okay.
well, like
That part.
the thing about people like that, like
I
the
feel like she just doesn't know because she got into politics like that.
yeah, she's young.
Yeah.
She's probably been in public schools. But like,
She's influenced by like terrible representative.
like people like that, it's like if you say something, they're kind of like, cause like we said something about like part of the year, she was like, I can't see that because like they're so like arrogant and so like how do you know how to explain it? Like it's just like
I just felt super awkward.
it's
Male privilege. Like what was that in the context of?
I don't know, like
It was at the parking lot or whatever. She was talking about how women get to park closer because like they think, oh, we can't walk as far because of male privilege or whatever.
I think it's like I think it's because like she couldn't walk in the street by herself without like being like without the fear of like someone like jumping her. Yeah.
Just stay strapped.
Which has nothing to do with male privilege. It don't have anything to do with male privilege, just this
Creepy.
dudes are really
Talk to us right before.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into Flex in the story. We were walking, trying to get some pizza. And this creepy dude on the side of the street, he looks homeless and stuff. He's like, hey, can I have a flavor? And he's like, he's not reading the pack, just keeps walking. And I was like, that's so
Grant knows.
Yeah.
In Vegas, that's
Oh gosh.
if you were walking down Fremont or whatever.
You see a freaking prostitute coming up to you being like, hey, you want a picture with me?
Yeah, exactly.
You want to give me $20?
The funny part was my mom said no, and I was just stay there.
Like you killed me because like you were like trying to talk to him. You're like, no. Like you just gotta keep walking. Like you just gotta ignore.
He's like,
Keep
you
walking.
like that, me man? You're really gonna do that?
You're like, oh, I see how it is.
Yeah,
I didn't want to like completely ignore, be like rude, so I was like, no, I'm sorry, it's gonna walk.
Like, but when they, but Derek, when they start off when they start the conversation with, hey, can I ask a favor?
Yeah, can you Like, what do four 18-year-olds, like, what can they do that you can't, besides, like, give you orders and give you money?
No, I can't do a favor for you. Then why are you like, oh, come on, man, how come you gonna do like me? Like,
Yeah, if you're gonna, like, ask them for a favor and they say no, then you can't just be
you
like,
can't just be like freaking.
oh, what are you doing? Give me $15 so I can go buy some more weed.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Hey guys, can you do me a favor and help me with my addiction?
Yeah, it was.
Say that was horrific. About the last part when we were walking out, but I thought that was fun.
That part was
That was
experience.
so fun. That was such a good experience. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were walking out. We wanted Bill Lee, or Tennessee State Governor, and we walked down the stairs from
The gallery.
the gallery up there, and we actually saw him, and Grant waved him down, and I made this very interesting interaction with him by going for high five because, you know, I was like, this is my bro, you know, going handshake.
Yeah, but Nick, you were trying to dap this dude up. You were trying to dap the governor of Tennessee up.
Who else can say that?
He's like in his 60s.
What?
Like in his 50s.
I can't shake with my left hand.
So you with your left hand just stop you.
It's just
John is actually
that's why I didn't freaking do it. It's not natural to just go out with my left hand to shake. Anyway, after that,
I got from our conversation is that he was super proud we came, and that
Yes.
was really glad we're interested in politics. That's what I did.
by who?
Yeah, me too. Totally.
Yeah.
You said that? Wait, what?
Hey, thanks guys. Thanks for coming. We like meeting you.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part of the conversation.
Yeah, Nick was too concentrated on that handshake.
I didn't hear it. I just couldn't eat his lips. Well, I could tell what he was saying. I couldn't hear
I
it.
wasn't focused on him. I was focused on my hand, making hand contact with his hand.
We were
You
just,
don't want to miss it, right?
just watching Luna.
This is my face.
You didn't want to like miss the hand, you know?
You just like absolutely like missed the target. Like it just mission failed. You're like, what are you even there for?
So Nick, I have to ask Nick. Did you ever end up washing your hand?
It's in a glove right now.
Oh, I was actually about to ask that. I was wondering.
No, I took a shower right when I.
Put like a fishbowl. Put like a fishbowl on the hand.
Just wrap it in plastic and encase it in a glass case for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
This hand touched the blood. Yeah.
It was the experience got a lot better once we finished walking down the stairs.
Oh yeah, like where that freaking dude at the end was calling us Nazis.
We passed by at least 10 security just walking out of like the little doorway kind of looking thing, and then there's whole galleries filled with these people. Let's just say that people,
Protesters. Are they people? Are they people? I don't even know if they're people.
protesters.
They're creepy.
They were yelling all sorts of things. All sorts of things.
Give me some examples.
Oh yeah. Like white supremacists.
This is the G version.
Yeah, white supremacists, Nazi. Really, you genocide people. You
Narcissist.
narcissist.
Yeah, narcissists.
And
You psychopath.
when do you guys? Would you one of you guys look up the definition of a white supremacist?
I would definitely do that.
Okay, yeah. Do that.
I got it right here.
Perfect.
Person who believes that white people constitutes a superior race and should therefore dominate society, typically to exclusion or detriment of other racial
Detriment.
groups. Anyways, in particular, black or Jewish people.
So basically,
Did he say that anywhere in his speech?
yeah, you don't really heard of him saying it. I really believe that white people put all of others and that every other race is just below and they should be sorcerers.
If anything-
No, so Paul said that.
If anything,
Supporting the belief that white people constitute a superior race and should therefore dominate society,
If
typical to the exclusion.
that girl to the right of me was a white supremacist. Being white males were privileged.
No, she's a female. She can't be.
Oh yeah.
See, no, here's the thing. Like, I feel like Democrats, I wouldn't even say Democrats, was like leftist people, and like, more white supremacists than like Republicans or actual white people, because like, they like, suppress themselves, you know, like, by saying white people are, like, they're like, oh, white people think they're above others, like, they suppress themselves.
Exactly.
They do to themselves, so it's ridiculous. Yeah. I looked it up and it's like a picture of like maybe like a burning or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also related people. Richard Spencer, he's a child rapist. And then William Luther Pierce, he was he's been problematic. And then Tom Metzger hasn't been hold on of his head since he was 12.
But anyway, after that, we decided to go get some pizza. And, it's like, it's an 8-minute drive right down the block, a little bit from the Capitol, called 12 Points Pizza East. There's 2 locations, East and West. And so we started walking because, we're going to go back to our cars maybe, and then their kind of awesome idea, which was all, we all agreed for 15 minutes that we walk.
Yeah, you guys agreed.
Let's go walk to this pizza place. We didn't look up how much time it'd take to walk. We just knew it was an 8-minute drive.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
So we walked.
And this dude buys us at 4-inch only too from us, ACO there.
Listen, I'm just trying to hobble behind y'all there at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was sitting back with Bryce and them two up there like,
we walk past the parking garage and we're just going, 15, 20 minutes. And we're like, Grant, how much farther is this thing away from here? And then Grant looks at his phone, looks at the walking distance instead of the driving distance, and it's over an hour walk.
Well, hold on. Can we just say that Grant's phone died, right? And this dude was like, oh, it's fine, I remember it. I think we turned left here.
Yeah.
So then, 58 minutes later, still going left.
Mm-hmm.
But in frickin' Kentucky.
Yeah, and then
I love you, Grant. Just kidding.
Once we turned back to go to our cars and drive back to the pizza place, we were like looking like, oh my gosh, this would have taken all night to get over here. Because we have to cross a river over a bridge.
It was at least a 3-mile walk.
Go through Timbuktu and back. Go to this pizza place. And finally we get to the pizza place and, we met that creepy dude outside that was that free line.
Let me ask you a favor.
Yeah. Yeah, but pizza, oh my gosh, that was so good.
It was worth it, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna go back.
Crap. That actually might would have been worth the walk. I don't know.
I think it would have been.
Listen, I feel like at that point I would have been so hungry and my legs would have been so dead.
Imagine if we went all the way there and we just ordered like 5 pizzas. Whatever, we just had 5 pizza.
Oh my gosh,
Sam, we'd still be walking back. What you talking about?
we'd be eating pizza all the way back. We'd be getting that on TikTok.
We're just doing that.
That dude would have been trying to steal our pizza, man. He would have been like, hey, I bet you all he was trying to do was ask for some pizza, bro. He was like, hey, can I ask you a favor? Could you just give me some
If I
pizza?
were to be a time traveler and go back to that time, I'd stop and ask him like what you wanted, like what was the favor?
Maybe it was something great, like maybe it was like go on a quest or something, like something.
Is this a treasure map?
Gold.
I feel like if he was like the person that stood on the side of the street and asked someone if he could have pizza, it might be genuine, So he also has to read, so he wants to make free pizza, so he's going to shoot something like that, then he can't really be out of it.
Listen, I would have, like, if I were him though, like, like, and he was genuinely asking for pizza, I would have started off the conversation differently. Besides, like, hey, can I ask you a favor? Like, I would have been like, hey guys, I'm really sorry, like, to interrupt y'all, but like, would you mind just, maybe getting me a piece of pizza or something? Like, because I haven't eaten in a while or something. I don't know. Like, not, can I have a favor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably like it's the one. He's probably gonna sell us something.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
You want some gummies?
Made some brownies in the back with the bakers.
It's not your ordinary brownies.
So, baby, take me out to dinner.
Are we giving this guy a name?
Harold?
Harold?
Yeah. Alright, I like it.
Harold the dealer?
Yeah, Harold the pizza dealer.
Harold the dealer. Alright, that's our thumbnail. Clickbait. Harold the pizza dealer.
This dude.
Oh man, that was fun though.
And then we had a nice karaoke on the way back.
Oh my gosh, bro. My ears are still trying to recover. This dude, okay, Derek, you didn't hear this, bro, but they started playing, like, this song, right, and it was super loud, because Grant was just playing it at the max, right, and, like, the song ended, I'm like, thank God. He turned, like, two stations, and lo and behold, the same song was playing. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And he turns it back up all the way, blasting my eardrums out again. I'm like, this can't be happening.
I bet it was worth it. I bet it was surprised because you had the speakers in the back, so like it just even.
Yes, bro. Like, and like the thing was, it didn't even sound good. It was like breaking up and crackling. It was awful. Like, it was a pain to my
To give you
ears.
some context, Derek, it was easy on me by Adele, so
Yes.
hope you understand.
And then copyrighted.
Live Talk came on, and then we blasted that joke.
That was good. I like that. That was nice.
And we're gonna be going on a road trip.
Yes. So, guys, share with Derek the story.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you'll like this. So this past summer, right? Me and a group of friends, like, just thought in our minds, that it would be a good idea to just, like, take a little road trip around midnight, right? Just, like, just talking, having fun.
Yeah, remember that.
At midnight. So, like, around midnight, we left, right? We left the house. And I remember, like, my mom saying, like, hey, it's okay, like, as long as you're back by a respectable time, and, like, you're not out for too long, like, y'all are fine. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever, I was stupid that night. I was half sleep deprived and wasn't really thinking. So we started driving, right? We start driving in, like, a straight direction. And it's just like a straight road for as far as I can go. Like, we were just going to go pick a road and just go straight until it ends. Well, we drive. We start driving, and we drive for about 2 hours. Just straight. Oh my gosh. And at this point, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, right? Well, I'm not like, I haven't really paid attention to my phone this whole time or anything. Well, turns out, the dude that was sitting beside me, I'm not going to name any names, but the dude that was sitting beside me, he had cut off my phone while I wasn't looking. And so my location services were off, and I couldn't tell whether or not I was getting phone calls. So we drove for about probably like 2 hours and 15 minutes. And at some point, we passed the Kentucky border. And we were like, yeah, we're gonna get to Kentucky. So we drove like 15 minutes past the Kentucky border and made it to the other side. Stopped at some, like, small little town. I can't remember the name. It was like some goofy name of just a little town. And like we got out and like took a picture and everything. And this is when I realized that my phone was off. So I like put it on. I was like, why is my phone off? I cut it on, and like all of a sudden, I get like 7 missed calls from mom, like 10 missed calls from my dad, and like 12 texts from my mom and dad combined, like asking where I am, what the heck's happening, freaking out. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm done for. I'm so dead. And my mom, I remember my mom like texted me because like, I cut off my phone so she could see where I was at. And she just texted me and she was like, why the actual heck are you in Kentucky right now? And I was like, I think it's messed up. I think your location services is messed up. And she was like, I want you back home right now. And I'm like, okay, I'll be home in like 2.5 hours.
I mean, if you don't leave, then you're that far, because you don't really time to do that video.
Yeah, true. But no, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning when we got back. It was insane, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bunch of fun. I'm still, like, heated about that dude that, like, cut off my phone, because I didn't even know it either. Like, we're not really friends anymore, but, clearly. But, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the ride down there was, like, pretty singing fun. I mean, we were just, like, I set my car on cruise control at 40 miles an hour, and we rolled down the windows. It was like 60 degrees outside, and like we just had a nice breeze, and we're just talking, So it was nice, but God, was the punishment not worth it?
Oh gosh.
In conclusion, we are doing the same thing this summer.
Yes, and conclusion, we are doing, but under parental supervision. Yes. Right. And not like in the car with us, but like no cutting off.
Keep them updated.
Yeah, right, exactly. No cutting off phones and not knowing where we are. Oh god. Nah, but I think what we should do this summer is like stay the night somewhere. Like just rent a hotel wherever we stop.
That would be fun.
As far as we can.
Yeah, and then just rent a hotel and then come back the next morning.
We should just like drive down to the beach.
And that would be fun. That would be a long drive though.
Oh yeah, it would be a long drive. We could like get down to the beach, rent a hotel room for like 2 nights.
Yeah.
So we we get there like midday or towards the night, and we're like sleeping in the hotel that night. We got a day at the beach, and we can just do whatever in the area, and then we sleep again and head back up.
That would actually seriously, I'd be down for that.
Go fun.
It's like short, but we can like make the most of our time.
Again.
Right. Yeah.
Which beach are we talking about?
I mean, the closest one.
Yeah.
I guess I would be Gulf Shores going to
The California.
Yeah, the Pacific Ocean somewhere.
I'm down.
Yeah, because I was thinking Gulf Shores is probably the closest. Like, if we were like to Myrtle Beach or something like that's kind of old.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is Myrtle Beach. Yeah, so I mean, like, plus I have family
I
there.
think that's closer, so.
It's like a 9.5 hour drive from
It's
here.
the same thing as like the Florida, like, freaking,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Gulf Shores is like 6.5 or 7.5 hours.
Well, if we well, Myrtle Beach is also like a lot nicer. I feel like. Yeah, but if we got up, if we got up at like 5 in the morning or something, and just drove, we get there at 5 p.m. I mean, like that wouldn't be bad, and like we could trade out, like we like every 2 hours we trade out with someone different to drive just to give us a
I could
break.
go longer than 2 hours. Like, I drive for a while.
Yeah, I could probably do the whole trip.
Well, we definitely stop like maybe once or twice. Like, cause I can hold in my pee like forever.
Yeah, well, we'll also have to get gas as well, so
Yes, but
Yeah.
the
So like, and
the most gas mileage
Yeah, I think Grant gets the most gas mileage.
Everyone just pays like every stop.
Oh, we also have like a bunch of luggage and stuff
Yeah.
too.
Oh, that's true. So Derek's car.
Like my mom's car,
Or Jeep.
Gina's car. Oh yes.
Yeah. No, that legit needs to be something that happens. Like, we have to be planned and set a date for.
We have so much things coming up too, like the
I know.
like I say
Yeah,
I say instead of like so like people are planning on going to like the beach after the senior trip or whatever after we graduate, but I say we just do that. Like just us.
I kind of like going to the beach with the class though.
I mean yeah.
They can hit
They said everything. No one has really said it. Catherine is Garbo
I
at
don't
class.
even know if that's still
She's busy mad.
yeah, I was like I don't even know if that's still happening.
Yeah.
Down to the beach.
I feel like no one's going to end up dedicated to that though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not meditating. I'm supposed to plan it out like time to go and just like aim as much or something.
Yeah, if we're planning that out then yeah, but if nothing's planned out then how about we just us four?
Yeah. And like, if we're gonna do that, yeah, if we're gonna do that, why not make it like a 3-day trip or something like a little longer, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, especially since we're gonna be driving all that way, and like we can separate the gas money, you know, like
Every stop you just like on the way there two of you pay. I feel like you
yeah,
only make, like,
because it'll take 2 gas stops down there,
Yeah.
and then 2 back.
yeah.
Yeah, so that, I mean, that would be even out, and then like plus, you know, we can just split hotel,
Food, travel.
food. It wouldn't be that bad. Money-wise, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, like, we'd like spend like what, maybe $1,000 in between all of us
Yeah.
in 1 week. I mean, and that's like pushing it,
1 week?
or a few days. Kind of
I
like,
wouldn't even say $1,000, honestly.
Oh, it probably
yeah, that's all I mean. I mean, like, it'd be like pushing it. Yeah,
I feel like you could do it for much cheaper to like Myrtle Beach, especially.
yeah. I mean, like 3 day, 3 night or 3D food, 3 different meals a day, you know, for 2 days plus gas.
That's max maybe $300 per person.
Yeah. So yeah,
If that.
around 1,000 for all 4 of us. But you know,
Yeah.
No, but-
my house to Myrtle Beach is 9 hours 4 minutes.
yeah.
Mine's 9 hours and 6 minutes, in your boy.
Mine's shorter. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
Or we could just fly there.
Oh, true. But the experience of the car ride, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the experience. No one drives anywhere anymore.
How about? Well, I do like driving. Or
You gotta feel that gravel under your feet. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy about that? I'm looking at it from the Google Maps thing, guys.
Yeah.
We would like run into where we're going to college.
No, yeah, no, I know, because when we, no,
But like,
well, I would be going in like the area. So like when we went to Mo Beach.
we could just go to Orange Beach. That's 7 hours. 7 and 3.
Orange Beach.
Because Orange Beach is close to both shores.
I think
It's like a 30-minute drive.
Is that in Virginia? Where's it at?
Destin's just.
Orange Beach is in Alabama. It's like 30 minutes to the east of the Gulf Shores, I think.
Wait, Destin's closer.
it's literally the same drive time as Gulf Shores.
Destin's closer.
Destin, Florida?
Yeah.
I went to Destin before, and their beach is just nice though. It was cloudy, there was like seaweed and stuff
Oh yeah.
in the water. It was just really nice.
That's what I was talking about. Like, Myrtle Beach is nice.
Yeah.
Or Panama City.
Panama's nice.
I don't really like Orange Beach better than Panama City.
I've never been to either, or
Went to.
Orange City.
I've never been to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, it's nice.
I've never been to Myrtle Beach either.
Really? I grew up in Myrtle Beach. It's awesome.
Where did I go? I went.
It has its own Broadway and everything. It's super cool. It's like one of the top tourist attractions in America.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I mean, it's nice though.
It is. It's nice. It's just very crowded.
Good things about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before we finish up the podcast, because we're getting.
Just basically turned down a whole freaking trip on our podcast.
If y'all want to meet us in Myrtle Beach, freaking.
Well,
When do baseball
if you're
pumpkins?
still here, comment down below Orange Beach or Myrtle Beach. Know that you're a true fan and stayed all 50 minutes.
That's
But if you
beautiful.
haven't, I guess you won't be hearing it. So, anyway, how about you guys take care, brush your hair.